Okay, so I just arrived in Singapore, got into my Airbnb, and venturing out, trying to find something to eat. So the cab ride over here, I already heard a lot of interesting things, um, mostly about how safe it is and about the laws. Oh, Tesla just zipped past me. That's a change. Didn't see any Teslas at all in Indonesia. They had BYD cars there, but no Teslas. Uh, so anyway, uh, cab driver was really nice. Sounds like everybody here speaks English pretty well. And he told me that so safe here, any time of the day, night, safe. And it sounds like it's because the laws are so strict. And also they have CCTV cameras everywhere. He says they record everything on every street. Yeah, I'm sure that was probably a little bit of an exaggeration, but that's what he said. So some of the laws he was telling me about, like littering. If you litter, um, the first offense is like $300. Second one is 1,000, and then the third one is like $3,000 and service. You have to go. Sounded like he was saying you have to wear some certain outfit and do like like clean up, sweeping the side of the road, and he said is to shame you. Also, you cannot. They don't sell chewing gum here because apparently there was a situation where there were some people that put the gum on the train doors, and so the government just outlawed the sale of chewing gum in the city. So I think you can still, if you have gum and you bring it in, you can still chew it and not get in trouble. But that was pretty interesting. There's also a part of town called Little India, where apparently there was a bar fight a while ago, and they said it was because people were drunk, which probably was the case. But because of that, they outlawed alcohol in that part of town. So in Little India, you cannot buy alcohol, or not after 10:30 at night. So after 10:30 at night, you can get alcohol anywhere in the city, easily, but not in Little India because of that specific thing that happened. He said they have a caning punishment, which is for, he said mostly for like rape or maybe an assault. You get caned severely until you pass out. What was the other one? Oh shoot, I can't remember. There was a death sentence one. He says it's death. Jaywalking, he said you don't get in trouble, but it's not a good idea. So then there's the drug laws. He said if you have more than like 0.2 grams of marijuana, you die. So, uh, he said it usually might take a month or two before the execution, but I don't know if they actually lop your head off, but that's kind of the motion he gave. And I said, well, what about an American citizen? Would they get extradited or would they still face that penalty? And he said, no, they're going to die. So stay away from the marijuana while I'm here. So anyway, it's pretty interesting already. I'm just jaywalking right now as we record this. So we'll test out some of these CCTV cameras and some of the laws here and see what happens. Oh, I asked him if there's any other penalties like chopping off a hand or finger or something. He said no, just the caning and the and the executions. So no worries for losing just a hand. And also, I think this is just for Singaporeans, citizens, but he said if he goes into Thailand and he smokes weed and then he comes back to Singapore, maybe a day or two later, uh, if the government finds out that he had the smoked the weed, he can still get in trouble, um, because it's still in his system. So anyway, I am I'm walking around here. There's a few people walking around, but it's kind of has the look of course, it is Sunday night, but there's tall buildings and businesses. Everything's super clean. Um, kind of like, well, New York's not super clean, but it's a big city. But There's not a lot of people walking around tonight. Maybe it's just because it's Sunday. But I am feeling very safe. Oh, he also told me, he said, if you go into a coffee shop and leave your laptop, if you want to go to the bathroom, leave your laptop, set in there, leave it wide open, go to the bathroom, maybe go to the shop next door and buy a shirt and then come back. He said, the laptop's there. And I asked him if he really does that. He said, yeah, there's cameras all over. If somebody steals it, then they will find them and catch them. So feeling pretty safe. Gonna get some food. Sounds like the food isn't as good as in Indonesia, but we'll find out.